Oh yeah. God.
I did not know that today was Flag Day.
Well, it's Flag Day. Happy Flag Day. I don't really know what Flag Day is about, other
In
than that it's
America,
on the
isn't
calendar.
every day Flag Day?
No, the flags were at half mast
Actually,
today.
yeah, actually no. And many people in America who pretend that every day is Flag Day don't actually have any idea what the fuck is in the flag code, and it's super frustrating.
Yeah, it's sad when well, I don't know if it's sad. It's amusing when I see the flags out in the rain or
In the
traveling on the
dark, and oh
ground
my
on
god.
like
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the flag
Or just
code, but I
wearing
know that
flag clothes. I can't.
I don't care, but I feel like if you're going to fly a flag outside of your house, you should think about it a little.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, see that? Look, now we've talked, and the Bethesda thing starts in 15 minutes, and I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it
Oh,
later.
you're gonna hear that there's a new Fallout game which they already announced.
Yeah, but but I like being part of the zeitgeist. I like being,
You're
there
a
when it
hipster.
happens.
What the hell do you give a shit about the zeitgeist for?
Okay, fine, whatever. Everyone knows I'm not gonna play it anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, but Vasher is.
Yeah, but he's in the living room watching it, so
Okay, see? There you
He'll
go.
tell you if there's anything good. It's fine.
yeah, it's fine, no problem.
Plus you can watch it later.
Yeah, plus really the important part is tomorrow when Twitter will be a delightful den of
Oh,
snarky
yeah, I'm gonna work
tweets.
from home tomorrow. It'll be good.
Yeah.
I,
Okay, I'm going to do an intro.
Transformers.
More than meets the eye.
Really? I'm glad I
There's
have
a new
that recorded too.
there's a new Transformers game coming out.
There is. Thank you for that piece of game news. All right,
It's
I'm
made
doing
by
an
the
intro
people
now.
who make Bayonetta.
Shut
You shut up.
up.
Wait,
No,
why are we
Maybe if your
shutting up?
shut
maybe if
up.
your
Are we
earbells
supposed to be talking?
maybe if your earbells weren't ringing all over the place, I'd take this more professionally.
We're a highly professional show. I think you could ask Murph that. He'll
What?
confirm that we're totally professional.
Nobody told me we had to be professional. I'm in my pajamas.
We have a listener base. And
Not now.
Okay, not now. Wow, that was awesome. Okay, I gotta do an intro. Stop laughing. Stop making me laugh. We're already 20 minutes into
Wait,
recording.
what are we on?
What, this is
Episode
episode
77.
69, part 7?
No,
Part 7 or 8? 8.
it's episode 77.
Yeah, part 8.
Yeah.
Part 8.
Episode 69, part 8.
The
It's a
problem
good
is the camera. The problem is I make faces at the camera, isn't it? That's what does
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the best.
Great.
That's why I don't have
it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cat Context Podcast, episode 77 for Wednesday, June 17th, 2015. If you're watching this, you can see that Elly just actually got up from his computer and walked away in the middle of the intro. So he may or may not appear on this show, but Arolaide is here. Hi, Ara. How are you?
I'm terrific, crazy cat lady.
Thank you. Yes, I'm wearing cat ears that I got yesterday at Anglicon.
Is that a con for white people?
Sounds like it.
It's a con for British sci-fi, so maybe?
Probably white people, yeah.
Basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so that was my weekend. I went and manned the booth at Anglicon with a group that I work with here, a nonprofit organization. So, and I got some cat ears for people who are just listening to this. So, cat ears, whatever. Arrow, how was your weekend?
It's much better now, thank you. Your cat ears have really lightened my day.
I'm glad to hear that. Elly, now that you're back, welcome back, by the way. How was your weekend?
It was good. I went to a baby shower yesterday for a baby that was born a couple weeks ago.
Baby showers are the worst.
It wasn't too bad because I got to meet my friend's baby and they got to meet my baby and then everything was
Okay, a baby shower with an actual baby sounds like it would be pretty fun.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
it got canceled because the baby came a few weeks early. So uh, it's a running issue in my circle, I guess.
Apparently.
Yeah. But
I've never been to a baby shower.
Oh,
So
no, they're terrible.
either all of my friends either don't have children or know better than to invite me to their baby shower. So I feel I've really made some correct decisions in my life now that I think about it.
they're not that bad. This was like just we all just got together and hung out for a little while. It was no big deal.
Okay, yeah, that's not a baby shower. That's a party with a baby in it.
Yeah, my understanding is baby showers have, like, I don't know, hand-done cakes and things. They're very
And
fancy.
games and
This had one game, and it was to guess some baby pictures, and that was fine. And then it had maple bacon whiskey cupcakes,
that
and
sounds pretty hipster.
the bacon was from a pig that was raised on a little farm in Chico and
Oh my
slaughtered.
god.
Okay,
You
no,
knew
that is super hipster. If you know the history of your bacon, that is hipster.
It was
That is
good.
Portland.
It was pretty good bacon.
Well, it should be, because you could, be offended by the actual pig.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We have different things to talk about today. Surprise, surprise. The Steam sale just started a couple of days ago, so we can talk about what we have got on Steam and also an update to the Warlords of Draenor flying debacle. But
That's
why don't
such a
we?
good word.
It is. And okay, well, let's start with that. So, as we talked about 2 weeks ago, they said that there was going to be no more flying in World of Warcraft. There would be no more flying in Warlords of Draenor. And as we mentioned, everybody flipped the shit out. So they came back with a measured blog post this week that said, okay, there is going to be flying in Draenor. However, to have the ability to fly, you must complete a meta achievement, which consists of basically completing all outdoor content, non-instanced, essentially, content in Draenor. So includes finding a bunch of treasure, grinding a bunch of reputations, doing all the quests, blah, 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 and then you get flying. And generally, people were happy. But let me throw it over to you, Arrow, first. What do you think of that compromise?
I think that actually, that sounds like a good idea on paper, and I think that's what they should have done in the first place, because their problem as developers is that people were skipping the content. So if you can prove via achievements that they've already done the content, there's no reason not to give someone a shortcut. My problem is that this seems really sneaky and underhanded the way it's been announced. I don't know that I want to give them the credit that they did this on purpose, because they know how much people hate requiring achievements. I mean, there's wailing and gnashing of teeth for the Children's Day PvP shit every year. Every year for, 6 years, there's always huge, huge bitching about that. So it feels like I don't know, they did the overpromise, underdeliver thing, or the other way around. Underpromise, overdeliver. I'm not sure. It's a bait and switch.
One or the other. Over, under, whatever.
Yeah, fuck it.
That's a good point. And, I mean, one of I wrote a blog post about this last week, but the World of Warcraft player base traditionally post Burning Crusade has not really been that thrilled about excessively long chains of things to do to unlock things.
I don't think
They
is that
kind of
true?
shirty about that. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, people have bitched about it, but like everybody does all of them.
There's a lot of people who still haven't done that Children's Week achievement that Arrow's talking about.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
those people need to like spend 25 minutes and get their fucking achievement done.
It's not 25 minutes.
Wait,
is
which
the
one's
problem.
the children's one? Is that the one where you have to like
Children's
win
Week is the
in
one
all
where
the
you have to take your orphan everywhere, and you have to take your orphan to all of the battlegrounds and then win them. Like, you have to carry the flag and capture the flag, and you have to do shit in Eye of the Storm, and
yeah,
it
the gnome
is
one was
intense.
dumber. Like when people bitched about the Christmas one where you had to like dress up as a gnome.
Oh, yeah, and then you had to kill
Like,
things as a gnome.
I did that shit as a druid when like turning into a cat would break your
Make
shit,
it go away. Yeah.
and like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a reason why there have not been attunements in WoW for a while, and it's not a direct correlation between raid attunements and this whole flying meta achievement. But the point being, people were like, it's grind for grind's sake. I hate playing my own game." So I don't. It seems it strikes me as being sort of amusing now that people are like, yay, this is a great option. And the only reason they're yay, this is a great option is because 5 days ago they thought they weren't going to be able to fly at all. And I
Right.
don't really think that Blizzard actually presented it that way, but it does kind of sneakily work out in their favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is it once per account? I guess it is or is it once per character?
It's once per account.
Yeah.
So they kind of have the same problem anyway, where everybody skips all of the content on their non-primary character.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's fine skipping it on your non.
I mean, not if you want the content to be populated with people.
True. Good point. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, whatever. Like tying anything to reputation right now is fucking annoying. So I still hate reputation. It's still in every goddamn game I try to play. Destiny has reputations, and it's real dumb. I don't want to tie things to reputation. Because they take forever. Like, and the worst part now is that you can't even just grind the reputations anymore. Like, at least in Burning Crusade, like, you could do the daily quests, or you could just, like, go grind those, like, shitty drop things for, like, 10 hours and then turn in all of your reputation and get your tau bucks. But, like, having it be... Because the problem is that it's not just reputation grind, it's, like, a daily quest grind. So they should at least tack on... I don't know, it'd be more honest if they're like, do all the daily quests for the fisherman for 120 days in a row. Or 120 days. Like, that would be a lot more honest, rather than, like, get your reputation exalted or whatever.
Well, that's how it was for the Nether Drakes and the Nether Rays in Burning Crusade.
I know, and that sucked too.
Really, I actually like those.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, also...
I guess it was mixed in Burning Crusade, though. Like, in Burning Crusade, some of them were dailies and some of them were not dailies, and now they're
Right.
all fucking dailies.
That's true. Like with the I think with both of those, you had the option of you could find drops and turn in drops that would increase your rep, not just a daily. Like if you got lucky and found 6 or 8 eggs, that would get you up a level for the Nether Drakes without having to worry about the other stuff.
True, and I think the Furbies, what were they? That rep.
Furbolgs.
The Furbolgs! Yeah, the Furbolgs! They were like that too. You would get the feathers and the beads, and one would give you rep faster than the other, and it was kind of a little bonus, and made you...
Yeah, except you
still mostly just had to kill shit.
Oh yeah, you sure did. A lot.
So much.
But I didn't mind that. I don't mind, I just gotta go stand here and mindlessly kill everything that spawns.
I actually liked, I mean, I did a lot of reputations. I never had Exalted or whatever it was, but, like, I enjoyed reputations as a thing to do. I just, like, hate when things get tied to them, and then, I don't know.
See, here's the thing. I got super bad burned in Burning Crusade because as Alliance, you could kill 11 billion trolls in whatever that place was that had sunken. No. Where was it? And you could get the Wildhammer Dwarf reputation. And when you got that to Exalted, you actually got a discount on your Griffin taxis. But then in Burning Crusade, they killed the Wildhammer rep because that if you had Wildhammer rep and you go to buy fight training, you'd get a discount on the flight training.
You played a human, didn't you?
Of course I did.
Yeah, well, then you don't count. Go away, human.
What?
That's like cheating. Human was such a cheating bullshit thing.
What? I played a
back in
priest. Of course I was a human.
No,
I wanted the
you should have
spirit
been
bonus.
a dwarf, like always.
That was back in the day when
dwarves.
racial...
No, everyone else already had the fear. I didn't
don't care
roll
about
for
the
a rating.
fear. I didn't either, and I still picked dwarves because dwarves are way better than humans, and humans cheat all the time. Like with
Dwarf ladies did not look the best in vanilla.
Oh, that's true.
Nobody looked the best in vanilla.
I
But
played
Dwarf
Dwarf Lady all the way through, like, recently as a secondary character.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't mind reputation cards. You know, the part that would get me, if I were to try and do this whole meta achievement, would be the Lore Master of Draenor and having to do every single quest. Ugh.
That was so much fun. That was.
Ugh.
I found that stuff way more fun, and it's like directed, and you can just like pick it up and do like 10 quests, and then put it down, and you like know where you were, and you know
Well,
what's
and
going
it's
on.
way better now than it was when they originally introduced it, when it was Lore Master of the Continent and you didn't know where you needed to go.
That was fun. That was.
I
That was.
like that
Oh
part.
my god. That was the best.
Yeah,
And
that was
it's
good.
so much easier now.
It is so much
It is
easier
so
now.
much easier now. Yeah.
But generally, like, does it seem fair to take, because I know we talked a little bit in the last episode about how you can't take away some sort of major mechanic. Does it seem fair to take a major mechanic and put it behind a big chain like this? Is that a
Yeah.
good
Yes.
compromise?
They've done that before.
I don't have a problem with that. I actually don't have a problem with at all with it being like get to max level and do a bunch of shit that like pushes you through most things.
Well, and you were a dwarf too in Burning Crusade, so you're used to that. Get your fancy flying by doing a whole bunch of shit, right?
I don't think I got fancy flying until the one after Burning Crusade.
Oh, and you just had to buy it. You didn't have to summon special bosses in places that no one wanted to go.
No, I never did any of that. No.
Oh god, I got
didn't
sucked
even,
into
like-
doing that with Warlocks so much.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Warlocks in Dire Maul.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I know that. But I would take it back out on them because then the Warlocks would beg me to like go do like Jandis for their shoulders and vanilla, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, no, I'm sorry, the group is going that way.
And Paladins in Stratholme forever. Your stupid candles in the stupid skeleton room. Oh my god.
Good
I
times.
miss
Good
that.
times. I know, right? That was
It was
great.
so awful and hard, and I hated it, and I really miss it.
See, but that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's a grind. Like, I would probably do this chain were I playing WoW right now. I know a lot of
course you
Hell
would.
yes.
Everybody would. Like the thing is,
As long as it
everybody
doesn't require setting up a group, I would do it in a heartbeat.
right. Except it will because if they have outdoor bosses and stuff, that's probably tied to it, right? Or is it not?
There's nothing that you would need a group for, as far as I can tell. I don't know exactly what treasure hunting
this
is,
is the-
and you have to
this
find a
is
bunch
the-
of treasure.
Isn't this the perfect time for them to bring like grouping back into the game if they're gonna like already force everybody through some big long involved quest chain? Wouldn't that be a good time to like tack group content onto that?
I do not think that would have been received very well, and they are probably scrambling to come up with a solution that will stop the tide of like rage and death threats that have been flowing into their company since they made this announcement.
I mean that's all true, but I just like that's one of the things that's sort of missing is the like incentive to talk to people.
You're not wrong, but I think this unfortunately could not be the time where they introduce that. I don't think they can ever introduce that, honestly. I think that cat is out of the bag. It has run down the road. It's gone.
And
the
it
same
has
thing
sailed
about-
a ship.
Yes, the cat
But-
has sailed a ship.
It didn't fly away on a flying mount
It could have done that
That
too.
they sold for 25 real actual dollars.
and then took away flying mounts.
Yes. Yeah, but it's amazing how receptive people are to changes when you say that we're going to take something away, and then they're like, oh, but we're not going to take it away, and people will be quite
I'm telling
receptive.
you, it's totally sneaky.
It is. It worked out pretty well in their favor. That's all I'm going to say. But I have seen people say that they object to doing the flying chain on a philosophical, moral reasons.
See how long that
Yeah,
lasts.
how dare they quest in a game? Here's my question, though. Have they said anything about the no flying in further content thing? Have they walked back on that too, or just on Draenor?
They have not said as far as I know, so that's interesting.
I think
Blizzard? Sorry, go ahead.
they kind of have to have it in Draenor. I mean, I feel like it's real shitty if they don't have it in Draenor at all, but I think it would be okay if from this point forward they were like, we are not making new flying zones. And like we said last time, I really think the actual answer is to make certain zones that are flying and make those zones optimized for flying. Like whatever that one in Deep Home, maybe? The like...
Oh, Yeah, deep home.
I mean, there was like, I don't know. I know a lot of people didn't like that. I thought it was
Oh,
cool.
so beautiful. That is one of my favorite
Yeah.
zones.
Was that like
It
the
was,
crystal
yeah.
one? Oh, I really like
Yeah.
that one.
It was like multi-tiered, and just like the original Nagrin was like that too, like multi-tiered and like
And
clearly.
Netherstorm, where you couldn't actually get to the
Yeah.
dungeons unless you could fly.
Right.
Yes.
Like I thought that was all super cool, and I wish that they would make a zone or two per expansion like that, and then let you fly there, and everywhere else not let you fly. That'd be fine.
I did
I would
see
be fine with
a
that, too.
really good point on a blog earlier today that said one of the problems with the solution is that there still is no good story reason why people can't fly. Like they just sort of created this like licensing. You have to get your flying license every expansion, and never really bothered to integrate that into the lore or the story at all in any way. And I can see how that could be
That is
frustrating for
the
some people.
dumbest argument I've ever heard.
Yeah, that is no. The only reason why
Okay.
it's dumb is because nobody's given a shit about story since the end of Burning Crusade.
That's what I'm saying. Is
But I mean, at least you have to buy your cold weather flying gear in Northrend. Made a little bit of sense. I mean, it was dumb, but it made a little bit of sense.
That made a little bit of sense.
I
Okay.
just think that like this is not the thing to like be like, well, it makes no lore sense, so we can't do it. Like there's so much stupid shit that you put up with when you play Warcraft or any
Nothing
other.
makes any sense.
I just like
Why start now?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I always wanted, for the longest time I played as a role-playing, like on role-playing servers, trying to actually be a role player, getting into the lore, doing all that shit, and like it was impossible because it's so completely internally inconsistent.
That is why I quit.
I didn't quit the game because of that, but I certainly stopped role-playing because of that.
Yeah. Because I
And-
just
Yeah. Like, plus if you want to have a role-playing reason for it, you can come up with some reason. Like, it's not that
it would
hard.
probably make more sense than the shit they're putting out officially.
Well, you're not wrong about that.
Of course not. I am always right.
I think that they will end up putting flying behind a giant chain in future expansions. Blizzard has a really crappy history of doing things like that the player base doesn't want. And generally, they're kind of pushovers. And I think they had such a huge, especially, they're losing subscriptions at a rather astounding rate, judging by the last quarter. I am not sure that they are going to be ready to put their foot down and rock the boat.
Are they losing subscriptions before or after they gained a bunch of subscriptions again?
They're down to
After.
7 million.
Yeah. They're down to 7, and a lot of that loss has been in their North American
I
subscription.
mean, I don't know. Like, isn't that just sort of like a correction back to the mean?
No.
No, they're
mean was
actually
10.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They are actually losing the people that I think they thought they had. For whatever reason, Draenor
Because it's
did not
been 10
resonate.
Because it's been 10 or 12 years.
Well, look, the three of us might think that, but there's 1.5 million Warcraft players that will shiv you for saying that.
Yeah.
No, it's been that long. I mean, like, very few games have captured anybody's attention for that long.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, but I think that the expectation is still there for them to continue rolling along and not lose effort.
Well,
Plus,
sure,
I think
because they're still charging $15 a month from everybody.
yeah, I'm gonna bet the next expansion is free to play though.
I would totally go back and just pet battle the shit out of everything if it were free to play. I would. I'm straight up. I have like 700 pets. I would totally do it.
Except the problem is the pets are like still capped at level 25 or whatever.
So, I'm not seeing how that's a problem, dude.
Uh,
Oh, you mean because everyone else can level up? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. I'm actually glad about that because if I ever do go back, I would hate to have to level 700 pets another 10 levels. That would be super obnoxious.
You people are
Yeah,
crazy.
They haven't like added new levels, or I don't know that they like paid a lot of attention to pet battles in Draenor, did they?
I don't think so. I don't think they got
I
a
think
lot
they
of
were
attention
like,
from
here's
that.
some more pets, but no. And I know they did like more pet masters and stuff, but they didn't like grow the mechanics at all.
No, I don't think so. No.
No.
It seems like Pandaria was a pretty popular and successful expansion, and Draenor has, for whatever reason, not found the audience it was hoping to find.
Pandaria was really beautiful, but I don't think the story really grabbed anybody. And then they didn't build on the parts of the story that did grab people. They started completely different.
Yeah, and I feel like, now keep in mind, I haven't played it, so I don't know firsthand, but the farm was sort of successful in Pandaria, and they spun that out into Garrisons, and I don't think Garrisons has done what they wanted it to do.
No, it's just people log in. They got rid of shared capital cities because they didn't want people to just sit in the capital cities, so now people just sit in their garrison.
Right. Yeah.
They're still not having people out in the world.
Well, yeah. I mean, they have to do a lot of work to get people actually out in the world and interacting. So,
Yeah.
They need to, dude.
and it's certainly not by making unshared instance content.
Right. Yeah, like every single other MMO in the known universe lets you level down or up or in some way to do instance content together. Like, it boggles my mind that they still haven't figured out how to apply this to World of Warcraft.
Well, and most of them have something like rifts or public events now too, where and tie like all of this kind of shit they're talking about to participation in those public events, so that like if you're gonna log on and randomly grind a bunch of daily quests, you do it in a place where you have to vaguely interact with other people. So
Yeah, now to be fair, I'm thinking probably to code in public quests into the current WoW framework would probably be a huge pain just from a technical perspective, but
maybe.
The engine's getting old. It's old. Anyway, that's flying in WoW. Who knows what they'll decide upon next week? It's like back and forth. At least this time they wrote like a real official blog post outlining why they are doing this change and what the change is going to be, as opposed to just sort of like a one-off in an interview. I don't think that did.
Well, maybe that was like a water testing sort of thing.
Well, it's funny
because it was like only vaguely official, right?
Yeah. But then they did sort of a follow-up interview a couple days ago, a Q&A with Watcher, and I think he made some other comment. They're asking about changes to the Warlock class. He's like, yeah, well, we don't want people to play Demon Warlocks anymore. Which
Wait, what?
yeah.
There's been like 4 expansions trying to get people to play Demon Warlocks.
That is like just about verbatim what he said.
The class.
Well, they don't want hunters to be Beast Mastery hunters either.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because they just found that everyone was playing it and it was complicated, so now they're trying to make it not appealing anymore or something. And I'm just like, I'm not sure.
It's not only that it's not complicated, it's that it's a sort of source of static damage that's not interactive and doesn't come from you.
Mm-hmm.
Even like after they made a bunch of shit, like you press the button and then your demon or pet does the thing, like it's just sort of, I don't know. The damage is all flat and not like spiky with being good or whatever.
Yeah, but the point being, they're still not great at saying stuff like that in interviews and then letting their poor CMs deal with the fallout after.
That's why I hire them and pay them a lot less money.
Exactly. Drop that line. See you later. That's great. Yeah, and if you're tired of WoW, Heavensward comes out in 6 days. 6 days.
Yeah, and then you can grind all sorts of reputations.
Yeah.
And not know where you're going because the map is terrible.
Yeah. Oh, it's grindy. It's grindy. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Anyway, let's talk about the Steam sale. I have not bought anything in the Steam sale. Now, to be fair to Steam, there actually have been good games available in the Steam sale in a different selection. Like, it felt like a couple years ago, I'm just like, please stop trying to sell me Skyrim. But there are different games. The prices are good. I just haven't really seen anything to make me buy. I don't know. Elly, have you bought anything?
Nope.
Alrighty. Over to you, Arrow.
So I have already bought more in this Steam sale, I mean quantity-wise, not money-wise, than I have in any previous Steam sale. I guess I've just been holding out for a while, and my sweet spot is like right at $5. So if I see something for 50% off or greater and it's $4.99, fuck it, it's mine.
I mean, that's reasonable, and there have been a lot of cool games at $5. Like right now, Banner Saga and Transistor, and
Yes, if you don't have Transistor, buy Transistor. Oh my god, it's so good.
I went
Like
to
I
buy
just
it
picked
on the
up,
iPad because I thought I might actually play it, but then I realized that I have it in Steam. So
but play it everywhere. It's that terrific. Like,
You
well, I just bought The Wolf Among Us, which I didn't have before because I never really bothered, and Gauntlet and Soul Suspect and a bunch of
oh yeah,
random
how's the Gauntlet
indie.
game?
I
When's
don't
it?
know. I just bought it like 2 minutes
It's
ago
on
when
wish
people were
list.
talking about things I didn't care about.
There's a little tag that says on wish list, and it's $5 right now. Oh man, I have to buy that and then buy a copy for Talon, and then we'll literally
You
never play
can
it together, but it'll be awesome.
you can even buy a 4-pack. Give it to
But
3 friends that will also never ever play it ever.
Yay! What else you bought, Era?
Hang on, I'm going through my receipts.
yeah, I looked at like the first day I wanted to buy Valkyria Chronicles because that's like a RPG that's been on my list for a while, but I didn't. Instead, I bought Tales from the Borderlands on my iPad because I turns out I don't actually sit and play at my computer at all right now. I kind of want to buy a Steam Link, but I don't know.
What is that?
The Steam Link is the little box that they're gonna sell that like you plug into your TV and it's like literally just a stream from my PC to my TV box. And it's like $50 and it comes out in October. Rather than like
Okay.
running a big long HDMI cable to the other room.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like you can use the Steam controller or it says an Xbox or PlayStation controller also.
So you're gonna run the game on your computer and stream it to your
So
TV, and then like sit in the couch with an Xbox controller?
that's right. It's Steam in-home streaming. It's Valve's in-home streaming solution. So rather than having a laptop or another computer by your TV and using the in-home streaming thing, it just goes to the little box and it looks like the size of an Apple TV or something. It's not really a dongle, which if it was a dongle, that seems like it would fit the current plug everything into your HDMI slot thing.
Mm.
I don't know who has extra HDMI slots anymore, honestly, though. So
Yeah, that's the new like USB slots, right? The precious
We have
USB
we have
slots.
an HDMI box.
you have a Switch.
Yeah. And
How
it's
many
it's actually
ports?
it's a smart switch. It's really cool. 6, I think.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and it's a smart switch and it's pretty great.
Yeah, I have like 4 on my TV, and if I ever buy more, I'm screwed. Or buy anything else.
Unfortunately, I have to pick up both a Wii U and an Xbox One sometime in the next year.
What's the Wii U for?
The Wii U is for Fatal Frame 5,
Oh, fair. And the
which,
Xbox, I know what the Xbox is for.
yeah, the Xbox is for Rock Band 4 because it actually is cheaper to buy an Xbox One than to rebuy even just the songs we really liked from the DLC from Rock Band because we played that game for 3 years and I think, a bajillion dollars over 3 years is pretty reasonable. Stop. Don't look at me like that.
I'm
No, that's good value.
yeah, I'm not that different, except that I don't want to buy an Xbox.
We were so super, super, super into Rock Band for a while, like crazy into Rock Band. And it was, and then once the Gup was born, we had such a tiny house we had to stop because her room was right next to the television and we couldn't rock out with the baby. It just didn't work. But now we've got a 2-story house and she sleeps more, so we're thinking about getting super into it again. And I don't know where our drum kit is, so we'll have to buy a new fancy drum kit.
Oh, did you get the fancy one with like the
Oh,
metal
hell
pedal?
yes. The fancy drum kit with the fancy pedal. Hell yeah, we did a lot of metal.
Those are fun.
So
I have the plastic one in my attic.
we even had the keyboard for a while, but that wasn't as much fun.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I played a lot of Rock Band. I certainly I don't expect to be back into Rock Band, and like it's definitely one of those things that like seemed to be a phenomenon for a little while, and then I'm not sure if I care anymore, and maybe I will care when my kid is a little older at this point and can play with me. Um,
Oh man, the Gup is gonna go crazy for a fake guitar. I tell you what.
Yeah. So, but you're lucky. You're gonna be lucky because the Xbox One is cheaper now.
Oh,
It
sweet.
is. Yeah, it's going down in
Well,
price.
I mean,
So.
it's going to be $50 cheaper, or you can spend the same 400 and get a terabyte drive in yours. But I don't think you should do that because I'm pretty sure you can upgrade those drives later.
You can also use an external drive.
Right. So don't do that.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna get a terabyte drive in an Xbox. But yeah, no, we were an expert band. We had friends come over from everywhere. Yeah, we were Sir's business fake rockers.
Nice.
I never cared enough
called
to
Zombie Nixon. We were.
Oh man.
Yeah, right. We even had a great band name.
That
Terrific.
is a good band name.
And so we were the rest of the bandmates who now live in different cities.
Yeah.
We were sending email back and forth going, are we going to get the band back together? And they were like, hell yes.
Can you play distributed?
Possibly, but that would require them to purchase their own Xbox Ones, and that probably isn't going to occur.
So you're going to have to like fly them out.
No, it's
play
3 hours away. It's not a big deal. It's a super easy drive from Memphis to Nashville.
Fair enough.
All right. Rock band. That's a thing.
Hey, don't be knocking the Rock Band.
You know what?
I gave it a thumbs up.
No, you gave it a sarcastic sideways.
Yeah, you gave it a sarcastic, give your cat ear thumbs up, which is obviously you never played Rock Band with a real fake rock group, and you just don't understand.
That's true. I just don't understand. It's totally true.
I would also go. Yeah, I've tried to go karaoke, but it's not quite the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not the same thing at all.
No. It's totally true. I am probably gonna pick up the Grim Fandango remake.
Do it.
On sale.
Yes.
It's $7.50, which I feel is.
Oh no, that's over your limit.
It doesn't matter. Grim Fandango is worth every cent you want to put into it.
I feel like I might pick that up. I bought You Must Build a Boat because
I did too.
It was on sale on Steam, but I actually went to Google and bought it for my phone because I didn't want to play it on the computer. But seeing it on sale on Steam reminded me that I wanted to buy that.
What is You Must Build a Boat?
Oh my god, it's so good!
Did you ever play 10 Million?
Yes, I love 10 Million.
It is their follow-up.
Oh my god, I'm going to have to buy it for my phone.
Yes, it's really, really good. I did not play 10 Million. I am going to buy 10 Million as soon as I have finished You Must Build a Boat.
Oh my god, 10 Million is so great.
Right, and apparently this is just basically a super polished version of 10 Million. So if you like,
I would not want this on a PC. I would want this on my phone.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I've already spent a lot of hours on my phone playing You Must Build a Boat.
Yes, I've spent a lot of time, and then Vajra will walk by and be like, "How's it going?" And I'll be like, "I must build a boat." It's really fun.
It's hard though. Like
it is.
Yeah.
That's actually what I like about it.
I think it's a lot of pressure. It's like a lot of pressure to make your matches in.
And you got to make sure you save the keys and you don't match the keys too early.
And the guy's killing you and like.
And you want to like
sword.
But the nice thing is, it's pressure, but it's only like about 90 seconds to 2 minutes of pressure, and then you can be like, okay.
And every time it's like you win.
Yeah, I like that.
It tells you win every time, so it's perfect.
Yeah, it's cute. Even though the times I was terrible and matched nothing, it's like, but you won. Yeah, no, I really enjoy it, and I like the fact that if you're terrible with a new round, you can just go back and grind and get the resources to make your character better and then go back into it. It's really cute. It's really well made. It's a lot of fun. It's just been a real joy to play a phone game that is not free to play and trying to separate me from my money.
Yeah, I do appreciate that I paid them $4 or whatever it was and never have to pay them $4 again until they give me a new game.
Yeah, and it means that I will go and buy 10 million after this and feel good about it. So that's another $3 that dude is going to get out of me. But it's a lot of fun. So thank you, Steam, for telling me about that game. So I will buy it on my phone.
I don't understand why there's a Steam version.
Why would you play that? Yeah, why would you play that on a PC?
That's a weird.
It's a very tactical game.
I kind of feel like maybe it would. I mean, mice pointers are more precise, so it might be easier with a mouse.
They're slower though. You're
Yeah.
way slower
That's
to
true.
I don't know.
That's kind of a thing I've noticed lately is releasing your mobile game up for a PC. I know Sword and Sorcery, Super Brothers
Yep.
was another one of those, and I for some reason got that on PC and not for my phone, and I'm like, this would be way better on a phone. Oh, look, it's a phone game.
Pocket Mine 2 also came out on PC. But I've played the shit out of that game. That was totally
Well, how
worth
can
it.
you have like a free-to-play game on
It's
PC?
It's a Facebook game.
Oh, okay.
So it's
You're
it's
the
in the right place.
worst.
No, it is not. I'm not playing it as a Facebook game.
No, but still.
Yeah, I don't play Facebook games as a Facebook game.
Yeah.
I've got an entire folder of shitty scam games on my phone, and I still don't link it to Facebook because only assholes do that. And by assholes, I mean every person I'm related to.
Yeah, there's always that. Yeah, so that's been like my one purchase. I might do Grim Fandango. I'm kind of staring at Shadows of Mordor. That's the only sort of AAA game that I think I really want. But yeah, exactly. I've got the not yet disease. I'm like, but if I wait until Christmas, it'll probably be like $9.99.
No, I'm just.
You don't even have to wait until Christmas. Wait until the last day of the sale.
Or like.
It hasn't been a flash yet.
Buy it on your PS4 when you get your PS4 because you need some games for your PS4.
Yeah, but games are really expensive.
Buy it.
Also, you can't mod it on the PS4.
Shadows of Mordor?
Yeah.
I guess.
But that's a AAA game that I'm keeping an eye out for. I almost talked myself into buying Witcher 3. Because everybody's talking about it. And I'm like, I want an RPG and blah, blah, blah. But
remember how you don't like Skyrim?
Yeah,
the Witcher series is like Skyrim, but hard.
With porn.
And porny. I mean, but the porn like makes it go up, and then
it's like tough, porny Skyrim. Okay. I think you just talked me out of that.
It's like grimdark, tough, porny Skyrim.
Yeah, grimdark is not for me.
Yeah, I got it just because I wanted a new RPG to sink my teeth into, but I think I'm gonna wait because, like I said earlier, Heaven's Word is in pre-release in 6 days. So
just play Inquisition again.
Yeah, I like if I'm gonna spend a lot of time playing a game, I want it to be one that I haven't played before.
I really want to play Invisible Ink.
I hear that's hard.
Also been on Steam sale. Yeah, but Mark of the Ninja and Shank were awesome, and it's the same people that did that, so it's hard for me not to buy it. But again, I might buy it on PS4, which I will probably have by the next time I podcast with you, Liore.
Okay. I'll believe it. I'll believe it when I hear
it.
No,
maybe one more time after that.
Okay. But soon.
Soon. It's my birthday coming up.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a good excuse to get a PS4. That's right. I will get mine depending on when they announce Persona 5 at E3, and then we can be PS4 buddies.
I'm actually waiting. I'm hoping they do a PS4 price drop at E3. In the same.
Good luck with that.
Well, I know, but I'm hoping that they do want to keep with the Xbox One.
They might like bring out a new.
How you think they give a shit?
A new bigger hard drive or something, and then they'll do a price drop.
And the games will be compatible.
There's been rumors of it. I'm like I'm gonna buy any fucking discs for a PS4. Come on.
That is very true. Yeah, totally. So that is probably. I don't know. Like I'm just not. There's good games. I'm just not super excited to buy games right now. Maybe I'm just not in the point where I feel like I need a lot of new games. Between Final Fantasy and stuff I've already bought, I'm probably not going to spend a lot of money on the Steam sale, which is kind of weird.
But that's okay. Did you play the Steam sale game?
Yeah, I have played the Steam sale game, the cookie clicker style game.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't actually. The thing I like about it is you log in the morning, you get your trading card, and then you just ignore it the rest of the day.
But you
can ignore it the rest of the day.
You're not maximizing your whatever you get with it. I don't even know.
You don't actually get anything. You get a badge, which does nothing.
Yeah, I'm just doing it for the trading cards because I get the badge for every sale because I'm a sucker.
Why? Why do you? But the badge doesn't do anything.
It goes in my profile and indicates that I'm cool.
It
But
shows how
no, it does
sweet you
not
are.
indicate that you are cool. That is the opposite of being cool.
No, look at all my badges.
I have the
Understand.
Steam like super old like account badge, and that's the only one I care about.
I get one of the badges for every time they do a badge related to a sale. I get one. I end up dropping like 35 cents Canadian on it to buy all the cars at the end of the sale. I get one, and I consider myself done. I don't know why. I just do it.
That's really terrible.
It's not. That's not that terrible. And then it boosts my
It's
Steam
not
rank. And
that
makes me look cool.
terrible. Wow, are you even listening to yourself?
It's not that terrible. I don't know. Anyway, next topic. Ellie, what have you been playing lately?
You must build a boat, and Final Fantasy Record Keeper, and Pokemon 2.
Ugh. Enough with the Pokemon.
No, I'm not. No. Oh, and Tales from the Borderlands. I
What
started
is it?
that. It's pretty cool. I'm playing on the iPad, which I've never played one of these Telltale games on the iPad before. But I'm in a position to have an iPad in my hand more often than sitting down at a TV with a controller. Um, it's interesting because you do all the taps and swipes, and I think that some of the UI is not exactly right. Like I don't know, it looked like if I was on a PC, I could hover over things and like get some detail boxes, and I'm not getting those on the iPad. But so far, it's fun. I'm only like an hour into the first episode, and there's only 2 episodes out. So I figure if it's good and I like it and I like playing them, there's all the other Telltales are on iPad also or on iOS also. So I will probably get them there rather than on my computer. I am a
I
filthy casual right now.
I know. Well, you have a good excuse. I wasn't
It's
going to give you
not
a hard
that
time about it.
good. I also really want to buy an Oculus, and I don't know why. I just want to
No,
block out the whole
you have a
world.
tiny child.
I
Do
want to
not.
block out the whole world by putting a curtain in front of my face.
Buy a curtain. That's just
A
going to be
cloth,
easy.
a cloth wrapped goggles like the new Oculus is actually supposed to be.
All right.
I'm gonna plug it in my
Um.
PC, and I'm gonna get one of those Virtuix things, and I'm gonna run in the garage all day on a really loud thing, and it's gonna be terrible.
That sounds like a great time you'll have with your virtual child.
Well, he can have his own, and then we can meet in the virtual space, and I can give him virtual love.
Oh, great snow
Okay,
crash.
you know what? Back away from the Demolition Man, all right?
He'll get
mentioned-
4 hearts when he does something good.
Oh my god! You mentioned Tales from the Borderlands on your tablet. I played Hearthstone on my phone
Oh,
for
I
the
did that
first
too.
time. And you get a card pack for doing it on your phone for once. And it's not as terrible on your phone as you think it's going to be, but it's definitely not as good as it is on a computer or tablet.
You have a fat phone, right?
I do, yeah. I have a Note 3. So it's a bigger phone, but it's still kind of squishy and hard to understand what's going on.
Yeah, it is. And like you don't see all the details like very easily, and you have to like hold buttons down that you shouldn't have to hold down, and I don't know.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's a nice idea, and if I was totally, somewhere and I only had my phone and I was desperate for entertainment, it's on my phone, I might play it again, but definitely not the preferred delivery method for Hearthstone.
I really like it on iPad
Yes.
more than the PC actually.
Yeah, it goes really well on iPad, I think, it or tablet of some nature.
I mean, I just don't really enjoy Hearthstone. So, and there's no way for me to catch up. That's frustrating me actually. I have to like play the arena a million times.
You're constantly having to catch up in games.
I am. I know.
Right? Why did you even have a child?
I don't know. It's
Well, eventually you
it's
can put it to work
basically
like
not worth
Senna
it.
did.
It's basically not worth it. Basically. Arrow, what have you been playing lately?
I refuse to answer that question on the grounds that it is shameful.
Oh my god, it's the new
How's Cullen?
Borderlands.
How's Cullen doing?
He's a sad man who needs a hug and a cookie.
Did you get him new hair?
I did not get him new hair. I got my character new hair.
Oh, you got yourself new hair, so you had to
Yes.
play through with each new hair mod just to make sure that it was.
And to make sure that all of my captured video is correct to my canonical character.
That's a good point. Plus, you don't want to find a bug. I mean, you're testing, right? So
exactly. I'm totally testing.
Here.
And also, if Talon is looking for hair, I can totally hook her up with some sweet, sweet mods.
I'm sure she will look for hair as soon as she starts that game again. So hook her up.
Okay.
Got it.
While we're recording this, the Bethesda E3 presentation is going on, and according to Twitter, just so we all know, they just announced the launch of their own platform, their own version of Uplay. So
why? God damn it!
Look forward to logging into your special Bethesda account.
Here's another issue with those stupid ass accounts now. They fuck you on the Steam refunds.
Steam refunds is a big problem.
So let's assume that Steam refunds are okay or whatever, and that you want to get a refund after having played 2 hours of a shitty game or less than 2 hours of a shitty game. If you close the game but forget to close Origin or Uplay or Bethesda, whatever, that counts as you still being logged into the game and screws your hours, and then you get fucked.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a problem. Yeah. Well, look forward to that in your future Bethesda game. So that's your live update. Look, breaking news. Look.
Wait, is that so they can sell? Is that so they can sell mods on their own games?
I would say probably yes.
Yeah, if your
question can be distilled down to, can this company get more money? The answer is yes.
And mods have been an incredibly important part of the Fallout series, and so they would be idiots to not.
And not just hair.
No, you know what it does? It screws over all the people that pirate the shit out of those games. Actually, it probably won't, but those games are highly pirated too. So.
Yes.
For the mods.
Yes. Ooh, Dishonored 2 has a lady protagonist. Yeah.
Guess which of the co-hosts is paying attention to the podcast?
All right. On that note, let's wrap up this episode so I can go watch the rest of the Bethesda panel. Yeah. That actually is it for this week. So I will not be here in 2 weeks. It will be Elly and Arrow doing the show on their own.
Thus better.
We're going to party like it's episode 69.
Oh
Part
my
9.
God, you are. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so, I'd like to apologize now to all our listeners for the episode that's going to be in 2 weeks. But I will be back in a month. They will be back in 2 weeks, and you can find all our episodes at LioreBlog.com/catcontextpodcast. I am on Twitter at Liores. Elly is on Twitter at That Angry Dwarf, and Arolaide is on Twitter at Arolaide. Tricky. That's it. You guys have anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? You must build a boat.
Go play Pocket Mine 2, but don't give Tapjoy any money.
Don't ever play Pocket Mine 2.
It's super fun. Whatever, it's fun.
I feel like that's the title of this episode. Don't ever play Pocket Mine 2. Just don't do it. You've been talking about this game for. Okay, anyway.
It's been three podcasts. That's not.
At least
no, it has been way more than 3 podcasts.
It's been more than 3 podcasts.
I don't think it has.
At least Dragon Age Inquisition has some gameplay to it.
All you play is Borderlands 2 and Pocket Mine 2. You don't even play the original of any of these games, and you won't fucking play Inquisition. You know what?
I played the shit out of original Borderlands.
No,
I played
you're
more
dead to me.
original Borderlands than Borderlands 2.
We're not even friends.
Think of all that time you spend tapping, you could be playing Inquisition.
No, I really can't. One of them can go with just the thumb while baby like this. The other one requires a laptop or controller.
Controller? Look, 2 thumbs.
I have definitely done that before. It's okay.
And you will again before this is all over. Okay, well that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for listening and or watching, and goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
I can never find my Audacity. There we go.